I had an announcement to make last night. The announcement was as such: as soon as my girl's Porsche was finished, which it was last night, I made an announcement. The announcement was that there would be a race tonight. Now, the race tonight is the Bumblebee Camaro versus the Daniel Camaro. Both of the vehicles are sitting out the front right now. As you can see, I've got a Charger sitting over on the jack over here, which I've been working on during the day. On the other jack, there's nothing. Just fresh air. That's it. That's all there is. As I was saying, the race for supremacy between the Daniel Camaro and the Bumblebee Camaro is tonight. Both of them are sitting out the front right now as I speak. As you can see, the jack there has no car on it, which means my girl's Porsche is finished and is in the garage. This thing here will be getting done and fixed up and finished very soon. However, over here in the garage, in the engine building area, I've got an engine which is getting built, which is a too late a model for that car out there. But, however, this is going to go into a car which I'm going to look for later on, and it more than likely will be getting done either. I'm undecided on this one or not, I'm not too sure. It might be getting done on camera. The reason why I said it might be getting done on camera is because the car that this is going to go into is a Ford Mustang. The Ford Mustang it's going to go into, I'm going to try my hardest to turn that Ford Mustang into Barricade from Transformers. Because that way we have Barricade and we got Bumblebee. Then I've got to try and find a truck that'll look like Ironhide, and then I can fix up Ironhide. Then I've got to try and do one for Optimus Prime. Now that's the big problem there. Right there is a big problem. There's no vehicle, there's no prime mover in this game. You can't choose a prime mover. You can't fix up a prime mover. You can't do a prime mover into Optimus Prime. So I've got to try and find a vehicle where I can actually put his colours on that truck slash car slash vehicle, whatever it's going to be. I don't care. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. It will probably be a truck like the Ironhide truck. The Ironhide truck will more than likely be a Ford, sadly. But the Prime truck, the Optimus Prime truck, will probably be a Dodge, more than likely. I'm not sure yet. The Ironhide one will more than likely be a Ford. I'm unsure at the moment. Now, I have no idea whether my girl is watching me or not. I'm not too sure. The reason being is I said to her earlier on that I was having some problems. Now, the big thing is that car's going to be getting done off camera. There's an engine, as I said, in the other room, which I'm in the middle of building, which, after I've done the race between Bumblebee and Daniel, both of those cars, I'm probably going to spend a little bit of time on camera fixing that engine for Barricade. Whichever one wins this race goes up against Barricade when Barricade is built. So what I want you guys to do is pray to God that Bumblebee wins this race to take on Barricade. Because I do not want to see Daniel's car go up against Barricade. See, they are both the Camaros. Both of them are at the ready. I'm trying to get my girl to see if she's watching my video, because I've spoken to her several times and she hasn't. Give me a minute, guys. I'll hit her up and see what's going on. Look, guys, I do want to do the race, but I want my girl to do the race as well. That's the thing, and she's working, and I don't know what she's doing at the moment. I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue what she's doing. I'm actually worried. I seriously am actually worried about her. Because she hasn't answered me, but she hasn't answered back to me yet. Here we go. I think she's just about to hit me up and say I'm watching. Damn it. Ow, my back. Don't worry, guys. I've got a back injury. Alright, guys? It's alright. Come on. See, having my girl watch my videos actually means a lot to me. Because I know she loves me and I know that for a fact. And the more she watches my videos... Here we go, guys. Aha! Hey, baby! Now, as I've said, these two cars, babe, Bumblebee and Daniel, both of these cars are going to go up against each other. Whichever one wins goes up against the one that is going to have this engine put in it. This engine is going to go into another vehicle that's going to be getting made. I'm doing the engine tonight because tomorrow, well actually no, tonight after I've done the race, I'm going to see if I can find the vehicle that I'm going to use for that engine. But first of all, I want to get the engine built, but I want to get this race done. Whichever one wins this race out of these two cars is going to go up against the up-and-coming car that's going to carry that engine. First of all, before we do anything, guys, I'm going to read out to you the history or the stats of these two cars. The condition or the stats of the engine are as such: 1543 horsepower in Bumblebee, and 1428 in Daniel's car. Now there's quite a loss of power in Daniel's car, but however, there's always a chance that Daniel's car very well could win. Now I've got to find out how many. I think it was 7 gears. Give me a minute. I'm gonna have a look at something. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Same engine, yet one's got a loss of power. That's odd. That's really odd. VOD V8 double overhead cam. Yeah, they've got the same engine. Oh well. One one's down on power and the other one, I have no clue. But anyway, here we go. Best of luck to both. Right, that's the start. 402. Okay, so Bumblebee got a 402. Now, what I'm doing when I say a race, this is what I'm talking about. Both go down the track at once in one section, then they race each other down the mile. So Bumblebee got a 402. All right, now just because it's speed at the moment means nothing. Bumblebee could have a 402, Daniel could have a 404, and Bumblebee could beat him. Or Bumblebee could have a 410 and Daniel could have 400 and Daniel win. It's all down to the car itself. So if you give me half a second. This one was Bumblebee. And he got a 402. Now for Daniel. Okay, Daniel got a... Whoa! Right. That's a first. Okie dokie. Daniel got a 408. Damn. Daniel got a 408. He very well could win. Okie dokie. Now, we choose which one for me to drive, which will more than likely be Bumblebee, and the other one will be controlled by the computer. Now this one is Daniel, so this one has got what? Hey, wait a whoa. This one's got how much horsepower? 1428, and yet this one's got 1543, and yet I think I know what it is. I think I know who's going to win this race. And it's not going to be Bumblebee. It's going to be Daniel. I can see it. I can already predict it. It's going to be Daniel. He's lower on horsepower, but he's going to win the race. I can see it. You watch. I'll drive Bumblebee, and I guarantee you that Daniel will win. Here we go. No, I don't want that car. Okay. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, people. Here we go. Okay, that'll do. Oh god, this is gonna be close. Oh, Daniel just walked over me. Oh, damn. Oh, we're pulling him in. This is gonna be close. Oh, oh, how close. Oh, damn. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, one more shot. Ah! This race won't count, guys, because the other one did. Oh! Whoa! Daniel's car won it. My god. Bumblebee lost. But I will admit, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, that was a close race towards the end. Bumblebee actually started to pull that guy in. I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually rather impressed, to be honest. Oh well. Bumblebee won't be going up against Barricade. It's Daniel. Daniel's the one that's going to be going up against Barricade. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys is the following. Bumblebee is going to go away. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go and have a very quick look for... We're going to put what we've got in the way of the engine. We're going to put that together. Then what I'm going to do is I will end the episode after we find Barricade. So, Bumblebee goes away. Barricade will be coming very, very soon. But before anything else, what we've got to do is build the engine for Barricade, because what's going to happen is I'm going to work on that off camera, Barricade's going to be sitting here. Tomorrow's episode will be the beginning of the construction and rebuild of Barricade. I'm hopefully going to have the engine built and ready to roll before I get Barricade. The reason being is because what I want to do is just be able to drop this thing straight in and then bang, and then all I've got to do is change over the bottom of it and then bingo, and that's it. The other thing that's going to be going on with it also is the paint scheme. The paint scheme is going to be different to what all the other ones are. Now, with everybody who is a Transformers fan, especially the kids, of the first lot of movies that came out since 2006, I am a Transformers fan myself. Okay? Let's get one thing straight. I'm a Transformers fan myself from way back. Generation 1. All these forms of Optimus Prime you see are not the actual form of Optimus Prime from when Optimus Prime first came to Earth. He was actually, believe it or not, he was actually a cab-over Primeover. He wasn't a bullnose like you see in the way of the Peterbilt or that Western Star you see in the later movie. The one where you see him as a flat cab or cab-over, that's what he was. But the thing is, they say that truck they use for that movie where he's the cab over, they say it's a Peterbilt. Looks nothing like a Peterbilt. It's a Freightliner. So where they get off saying it's a Peterbilt, I don't know, because when he came to Earth, he scanned a cab over Freightliner, Primeover. How do I know that? I saw the episode. I watched every single episode of Transformers there was. My brother and I both sat down straight after school as soon as we got home, bang, and watched Transformers. We never missed an episode. We saw every single episode. Hell, we even went and saw the movies when the movies came. Yes, you heard me right. There were 2 movies. 2 cartoon movies. Generation 1 cartoon movies that were Transformers, and they had all the original characters in them. These movies you see now don't do any justice to Transformers. They say they do, but they don't. Michael Bay wouldn't have got what he got had he done what everyone was asking him to do, which was put a cab over Freightliner in as Optimus Prime, but he decided to use his infinite skull and go, oh, we can't do that. We can't make the truck look mean. We have to be complete bird brains and use a Peterbilt. I'm sorry, guys, but they could have done it earlier, because they did it in the one that just came out. They've got him as a cab over, and they got him looking really meaner than what he was when he was a Peterbilt, a bullnose. They could have easily done that for the first movie when he came to Earth. Bumblebee was a Camaro at the start and all the way through it, but when Bumblebee first came to Earth with Optimus Prime and the rest of them, he scanned himself a Volkswagen Beetle, not a Camaro. Ratchet was an ambulance. He wasn't a Humvee, because they weren't around then. And Ironhide, he was a van like Ratchet. The only thing is, now they've got him as an SUV of some sort, like a GMC pickup. And to top it all off, which really drives me mad, is Dark of the Moon, Sentinel Prime kills Ironhide. Ironhide never died. So why they do that, I don't know. And Barricade, for example, I can't remember exactly what Barricade was, but Barricade in the movies from Michael Bay and whoever else, he's a Ford Mustang police car. That's the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. Tonight, I'm going to look for a Ford Mustang. Tonight is going to be the night that Barricade will be introduced to you guys. This engine you see sitting here is Barricade's engine. This engine is going to be going into Barricade when I get the car. I'm going to yank the other engine out. I'm going to get the differential, the gearbox and whatnot for this thing first, and then I'm going to go and find Barricade, and then that'll be it. Now, what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm building the engine first, then I'm going to strip it down after I find Barricade, and then the engine will be getting built again tomorrow. Now, the only reason why it's going to get stripped down tonight is this simple reason. Cancel off, great, okay, yeah. It's going to get stripped down because, number one, I need to find parts. Number two, I've got to get the parts fixed up. So that's that. Daniel won the race, though. That's the thing. Daniel's going up against Barricade when Barricade's built. So I've got a question. Who thinks that Daniel will beat Barricade? That's my question to you guys now. Who thinks Barricade will lose to Daniel? You saw what Daniel can do. You saw him decimate Bumblebee. So who thinks he'll beat? Who thinks that car will beat Barricade? I do. I'm pretty damn sure he'll win. Now, fuel rails, that's what I've got to get. I've also got to get the throttle. Oh boy. Hmm. Huh? What the hell do you mean? So, where are the This is odd. Now, I have just had a little bit of a change of mind. What I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to turn around. I've turned around and thought to myself, what I will do is go and find the barricade, bring the car to the garage, end it there, and then off camera dismantle this engine and then rebuild the engine on camera because of what I've got to do to the engine first of all. So what is you going to see with barricade is you're going to see the dismantle of the car, the remantle of the car the following night. The engine's going to be built tomorrow night. The engine's going to be put in the car tomorrow night, and more than likely the chassis will be taken out. So the engine will be in, the chassis will be out, the interior will be out, and that's what's going to happen. However, the car will be getting sprayed in several ways. Okay, now before I continue on and tell you what's going to happen with the car, I need you people to listen to me very, very closely. The Ford Mustang that I'm going to use is a 2016 Ford Mustang. Now, I know for a fact that Barricade was a Mustang. The only problem with it is this: you cannot put lights on the top of the car, and you can't put markings on the side of the car like police or whatever. You can't have that on the side of the car. There is no way possible you can do that. So you guys are going to have to bear with me. You're going to have to cut me some leniency because I can't do what I want to be able to do. If I could do it, I'd be a happy boy, because I would love to be able to have the lights on there. I'd like to be able to have everything on there which you know that was on the police car, which is Barricade. So, if you know what I mean, that's the whole problem. That's the whole deal. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying to you people now. I've got to try and get everything done and dusted and ready to rock. So, the engine I'm going to build tonight, then I'm going to go and look for Barricade. So that's basically the plan. And then as soon as I get Barricade, or the car that's going to be Barricade, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to turn around and then I don't know, we'll have to end it there, no doubt, because time constraints are now getting given to people who have got YouTube and who do YouTube videos. I'm one of them because I've got over 50 subscribers. So that's that. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Whatever. Whatever. So let's see. I've now got to get rollers for what I need them for. I think I've also got to get a timing belt, the idler pulley which tightens them up. I'm not sure how many I need, so what I'll do is... Oh boy, I can't find rollers, I don't know where they are. Alright guys, look, what I'll do is I'll go and look for barricade now, and then I'll call the video there. So let's go and have a look for Barricade. Now, as I said to you, Barricade's going to be a Ford Mustang because that's what he was in the movie. He was a Ford Mustang. So let's go and have a look for. Let's go and see if we can find a 2000.